and how to start things back up, and it has to be fast, and it's a much better way of learning than learning from a manual. So although it probably would have been better if it hadn't happened, for me personally in my, let's say, learning process here, it's actually been let's say an advantage in a sense, because I've learned a lot of things that probably I wouldn't still know now if the power hadn't gone out twice. So okay, they say every cloud has a silver lining, so maybe that's the little silver lining. But still, don't worry. We're not going to put the power off on purpose to just get me more familiar with it. We're going to try to keep it on at all times. So yeah, it's been, and that's not even mentioning all the animal sightings, and I'm sure that's going to be a next question. So
first of all, I want to eventually get away from asking questions even. But,
okay.
Sometimes it's a good way for me just to have something to say. But yeah, I mean, what I've really enjoyed as well and as I said to him as well, it's been definitely for you as well. You've literally, it feels like you've been here for a long time already. It doesn't feel like you've only been here for about 2 weeks. Not just in what you know and how you know it's going on already, but just in your approach as well. It's been fantastic, especially last week when I was a bit sick and Rex and both of us weren't feeling 100%. And when you don't have all the energy to run around, then you try and rest so that you can do other things. And it's fantastic just to see you guys getting on. I mean, the second or third day you were in the workshop busy doing things and fixing this and looking at that and really enjoying it. And I think that's ultimately what for me is very exciting. I can see you. You're smiling, and you also, you're starting to get that nice brown color, and it's a fantastic thing for me to see people when they arrive here and they flourish. And it certainly has been something I've noticed with you, is that you're having fun. You're not just feeling like, oh, I've got to go to work now or something like that, which is not ultimately what we do here. But it's been a pleasure to see how you've made this your home.
Yeah,
that is very special.
It's been great, and I've been tired at times and stuff, but never. It's a good way of being tired. You feel tired, but you've achieved something and you're doing things that you enjoy. So it's not a problem. You just keep going, and then when you go to your bed,
you sleep well.
You just sleep.
You'll still be much more tired as well.
Normally I read a lot, but they're still on the shelf. I haven't even touched them.
Now, you mentioned manual earlier. You should read the Wild Earth manual, how it all runs.
Does it exist? Graham never told me.
Yeah, it exists. I don't know if it's printed yet. It's mostly in Graham's head. And it's sort of one of those things that sort of changes itself all the time, because all the time there's new challenges. But that certainly is part of the fun. To come back to how we communicated earlier, I spoke to Graham on the phone briefly from Yuri's house from a landline, but just how literally from across the world via talking on the game drive to them sending messages through to Graham, radioing us, and it's a fantastic thing. Just even that, and everything. The other day Peter's busy taking some old computers apart and putting things in together, and just all of this. And it certainly is a lot of fun just adapting to whatever is going on at the time. So it's not just the wildlife that's full of surprises. It's whatever happens, whether it is the electricity going down or this that happens there, or animals in camp today. Pete was walking around today. There were a whole herd of nyala in camp busy browsing around and getting some images of that and enjoying it. So it really is the surprise element of not knowing what's going to happen every day, literally every day, is a fantastic thing that I see you enjoy as well. So. Something that either scares people or they enjoy it, and I've seen you've grabbed it and enjoyed it, so it's nice.
I talk about surprises, and everybody knows by now that I'm a big bird lover. As I was filming the nyalas, I just went through the gate in a little back to get a better picture, a better shot, and then suddenly I heard a bird landing just behind me, and I looked and I had my camera in my hand, so that was good. So I quickly took a couple of pictures, and then checked which kind of bird it was. It was a Bennett's woodpecker, which for me was a new bird. I'd never seen it in my life before, so I could just quickly add it on. You never know when it's going to happen. That's the nice thing. Could be happy any second. So you must always be, alert and be on your guard and watch out. And around every corner there might be a surprise. And that's
well, that is exactly it. Literally it. And also sitting down there's some nice little bird life as well that you'll enjoy with time. And I should maybe take a bit of birding again with you as well. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we should.
And now I'm going to ask you one more question.
All right, shoot.
Animal sighting. I guess the one I want to talk about a little bit is just, when was it? Yesterday, the 30th. Yes, yesterday morning. We had a phenomenal surprise around the corner kind of thing with Soseka at the end, and then a surprise that none of us expected. Both Pete and myself expected that we might see a leopard, and I thought there was a good chance because of game drives, but to then get there and then be able to stay longer was a surprise for all of us, and then beautiful sightings in the end.
That was amazing. Yeah, I've seen, it's a bit like Herman, I've seen maybe between 5 and 10 leopards in my life before, probably closer to 5 than to 10 even, and all but maybe one of them have been glimpses, a leopard hiding away into the bush and things like that. And just to be able to just firsthand see a sighting like we had yesterday morning and stay with the leopard for, it must have been close to an hour.
Yeah, that's quite a while.
And the leopard just going about its business, hunting as it was, just plainly ignoring you. That is such a great feeling. You feel like you're observing it from close, but you're not bothering the leopard or interfering with it. Because it was stalking a little thing, it was even like pouncing in a typical cat-like way at mouse, and then I think it just wanted to go for a little morning nap.
Yeah.
And even as we were trying to get out of the donga, which
I was thinking of exactly that as well.
It was a bit of a challenge. We had wheel spinning and stuff like that, and she just looked up and okay. And then she went on just snoozing again. That was just that's fascinating, really.
No, it was a beautiful sighting that. So it sort of ties into. I was going to ask what that was a very special morning. I remember that for a long time. So I think that probably stands out. But you've had some nice wildlife sightings from the vehicle as well, and enjoyed that.
Yeah, but that one really stands out.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for now is actually to get a couple of those elephant sightings like Herman had, because I love elephants and stuff, and to get so up close and stuff like that, like they had this afternoon. That's So that's hopefully, I hope maybe next week or. Who knows? Who knows? You know, again, that's the thing. You never know when it's going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah,
could be tomorrow. It could be next month.
It might be this evening around your room. It's. I remember Jan a few times came out running out of the shower with his towel around him and saying, "Yeah, that's a whole different image to deal with." But Jan came over and goes, "Oh, there's an elephant right here by the fence," and he's standing in his shower, which is Pete's staying in that room now, and literally by the fence there might be an elephant busy eating that tree that grows right by his shower is a buffalo thorn or a ziziphus, and the elephants often eat that over the fence.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, every time I shower, I look because I'm still hoping to get that.
No, you will. Shower long enough, stay long enough, you will see them.
Yeah.
And I think we'll have many more fire chats. I've got no doubts about that. So
look forward to it.
Cool. We're gonna get Rexon around just now. Unless Katja, do you want to say hello quickly? Katja just joined as well. She's been away for a couple of days, and nice to chat around the fire. Always.
Rex. Yeah, but how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm going to sit down here again because...
Me too, I would like to sit down. This is more natural. I remember when I was young, when you get the elders sitting around the fire, what you're supposed to do, you have to go on the ground.
Yeah.
Not to go on a post. That shows the respect that you have to be ground. The elders must be on top of a chair or post, whatever it could be around on that area. So it really it reminds me in early days when I was boy in the area.
Yeah, no, that's actually earlier this afternoon we were looking on the fire. I was telling to Rex and saying, what do you think, should we sit like this maybe? And Rex was like, yeah, it's a nice change, but also something nice about being low down to the fire.
That's beautiful. I really like this.
Well, we're going to chat just now. Just quickly, like I said, Katja just walked by as well, just to say hello. And also, Rex, I spoke to Charles earlier today. We're going to see if he could join us tonight, but he's got some family things he's got to go home for. Yeah. And we're going to try and do that maybe next Sunday. Again, it just depends on Charles's leave. He's either leaving on the Sunday or the Saturday. Get Charles around us. I know there's been quite a few questions regarding the kahumas and just sort of general wildlife. Not general wildlife we're aware of, but further out than where we can drive. So we're going to get Charles in here at some stage and start getting some other characters. Yeah. And Katja, that was actually my other point, but maybe not tonight. Somewhere in the next couple of weeks.
It's really amazing. If you look at we're driving like 1,000 hectares. Something's happening far. Like today, early in the morning, they located Kuhuma Pride, far southeast of Bushloyd, somewhere, car called Cheetah
far
Pan.
for them to move as well,
Yeah, very far. And I had late this afternoon, our friend Graham Cook. He was reported, a lion kill. Looked like some Kayamanzi area. Looked like the 2 male that were trying to track them early in the morning. The Manyanity boys. Look like they might be on the kill somewhere. We haven't heard about Josie Mel where probably might be moving in and where, but we heard that on the Kuhumas there's 5 female and 7 youngster. I was very, very curious today to ask how many cubs are still there, how many females, which is really amazing. Look like the youngster, they've grown up.
Yeah, I haven't seen them for. Have you seen them anywhere, Rexon?
No, I haven't seen them. I just asked guys and asked Andrew to send me pictures on Facebook and so on. If I can see the picture, how big is the cubs? But if they're still around, maybe one day we might be lucky if we patient enough for the guys. Ask them, we want to see these